I spoke on the needs your business has, even from day to day, but you also want to keep going forward with your business. So sometimes it might mean you want to branch out into, let's say you're a small clinic, you want to branch out and doing school physicals in the fall. That might take some more people, it might take some more resources and money that you don't have. Also, if you want to do some extra services or branch into something new for your business, it definitely takes some more research, which equals time, which also equals money. And you can get that, the money and all that, from grants, but the grants provide a whole lot more than that. So you do get a financial benefit. Don't get me wrong, that's the reason we all get into things like this, is because it's got to pay off financially for us to actually put effort into it. But the indirect benefits are way more profitable than just the cash. And actually, those other benefits makes it so that you can learn more and get those bigger grants. Like I said, I started out with a simple $3,000 grant and worked my way up to a $300,000 one. I could not have done that right out the gate. So it's going to broaden your knowledge base, which is one of the biggest things that you can do for your business and for yourself. It also has you reaching, so I'm going to speak on later. One of the important things with a grant is you want to be in your comfort zone looking at it. Let's say you're a psych nurse and you want to do wellness checks for, your primary business is doing wellness checks for psychiatric patients on an outpatient basis. Well, you're looking at grants and you want to expand that somewhat. So you're looking through grants, and your natural inclination would say, no, I'm psych, so I'm going to go look at psych ones. You might also consider looking at ones that are ancillary, not quite directed at your patient population, but let's say, they need flu vaccines and COVID vaccines, whatever. If you see a grant that does that specifically targets the underserved to do that, then you're also benefiting your patients and growing your reach. So there's a huge thing to understand. And through this, it opens up huge connections. So in my scenario there, let's say you're doing the psych follow-up home visits for wellness checks, and then you see this grant and apply for it and get it about doing COVID and flu. Those are just examples. I don't know what your community needs, but that could be a specific grant too. So you see this one and you pick it up and you get it because it meshes with your patients. And in the process of this, you're going to have to, keep a budget. You also have to make connections with the people supplying the vaccines, which is usually the district health department. So you're going to meet a whole bunch of people there. And then you're going to also have other people in your cohort. So generally, grants are not one award for one business. It's usually several, to be 10 or 12. It just all depends on the size of the project. So you can connect and network with all those other businesses. Say, for me, I'm in Idaho and doing a project. One of the ones I didn't pass was hypertension awareness, and that was statewide. So I made connections with people on the opposite side of the state where our capital is, and that was pretty useful for me because then I know I've got those people in mind, and then if I have another question, I could reach out and just say, we worked on such and such grant together and just want to run something by you if you got a minute. So it's huge. And then you're in their mind and in their thoughts when other things come up in the same vein. In fact, one of those people in Boise I can't remember which health department she worked or health corporation she worked for, but she thought of me and she put me in touch with some other groups. I ended up doing a speech in Boise, and I can't remember who that was for at the moment, but I got invited to that, which broadens up more connections, of course. What's all this mean? It means more clients and more ability to reach and provide excellent care to those clients that you do have. Because a lot of times in your business, you'll see that there's a need or, and then you look at your business and what you can accomplish and you're going like, that would be super cool, but I don't have the money to do it. And I did find that many, many times. So this is between the grant awards and the networking and all the resources you'll get by doing all that, you'll be able to target some of those dream things you want to do for your clients. And like I said about that lady in Boise that I met through working on a grant together, these entities will start to come to you. The health departments, once you get your name out there, they'll be looking at you. If you have anything to do with the Department of Health and Welfare, even if you look on their site and nothing's really, attracting you there, just sign up for one of their telehealth or webinars, because all health departments in all parts of the country put out monthly, quarterly, all kinds of different webinars and things, and sign up for them as a provider or as a professional. And they'll start, and you indicate what you're interested in, and they'll start sending you stuff, and it will benefit.